None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Oh my God.
Come to me, Stanley.
Oh. Hello everybody, this is Dr. F999, and welcome back to Let's Play the Stanley Parable 2. We are back at it again, and last time, we were about to die by the squishers, but then we went to the Bucket Museum, where bunch of bucket stuff was happening. I don't know. And then the female narrator wanted Stanley to die, but the bucket to live. Oh my God. Alright. You know the drill. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. 9 and 10. Alright.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
There you are. Other Stanley. Except you're walking that way for whatever reason. Alright, bucket time.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked.
Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Where are we going today, buddy? Oh my God, that would be the most. That should be the canon voice for the bucket. I'm the bucket. Oh my God.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Listen through the door on the left. Yeah. Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Yep.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked up.
Oh my God! I thought I heard the oof sound
Upstairs
effect.
to the
I
boss's
just
office.
stopped playing Roblox earlier.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again...
Wait, no, fart. I just realized what ending I was doing.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
I want to restart there again. Buddy. Oh.
Someone was following Stanley.
Oh, yep,
he
it
was
definitely
sure of it.
restarted.
If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely
Oh,
catch
yeah,
them.
this is
It was only a
definitely
matter of time.
the paranoid route. Oh, yeah. Yep, there's definitely a different thing for me.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket,
Oh my
a bucket
God.
of culture and distinction.
Jesus Christ. Well, right. I was gonna go downstairs instead of upstairs.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Right. I got something itching on my arm. Oh.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I am going downstairs into the... weird machinery sounds.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to
Oh,
Stanley.
music kicked in quicker than I thought.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
Am
The
I?
bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these.
1, 2,
He
3,
held the
4.
bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket.
Wait,
It's
what?
just a normal, everyday bucket.
What?
Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good
okay.
would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations
What?
Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed,
What the fart is up
one
with this
noticed
music?
The rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Uh-oh. Yep,
Oh,
yep.
gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad.
What is
Where
our-
is it?
what is
I
up
must
with the
find
farting
it.
music?
Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket!
Oh my god.
Could it truly be?
Oh my
He
god.
rushed forward from room
Oh
to room,
my god, the
passing by one
buckets.
bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his
Oh
special bucket.
my
Come
god.
to me, Stanley! Find me!
Oh.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of
What?
him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
Oh my god.
How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing
Oh my
problems
God,
she
I
would
watched
soon have
my-
to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backed out all the way to work.
What the fuck? What was that? What was that? What was that ending? The music was like so intense. There's a giant bucket in the... What the fart? What the fart was that? Oh my god. What the fart was that? Oh my god. Alright, that's good for today's video. Oh, I hope you all enjoyed that. God. I don't remember the last time my jaw has dropped like that. I'm just like... like, what the fart? Alright, that's good for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye! What the fart, man? Oh my god. Oh.